Hello, science learner. I am Sam. Last time we talked about fluid mechanics intensity, namely solid, liquid, and gas. And today, let us explore new knowledge about pressure. What is pressure? What is the use of pressure? What is pressure? A pressure is defined as the physical force exerted on an object. The force applied is perpendicular to the surface of an object for a unit area. Pressure and force are related, so you can calculate one if you know the other by using physics equation. Pressure is equal to force over area. Because pressure is force divided by area, each meter kilogram second unit are newtons per square meter. A simple example of pressure may be seen by the holding a knife to a piece of fruit. If you turn the blade, so the cutting edge is pressed into the fruit. The same force is applied over the much smaller surface area or vastly increased pressure, so the surface cuts easily.
Pressure and depth have a directly proportional relationship. This is due to a greater column of water that pushes down on the object submerged. Conversely, as objects are lifted and depth decreased, pressure is reduced. The data show of a direct correlation between the increase in depth and the increase in pressure. Variation of pressure with depth in fluids. If your ears have popped on a plane flight or ache during a depth dive in a swimming pool, you have experienced the effect of depth on pressure in a fluid. At the Earth's surface, the earth pressure exerted on you is a result of the weight of air above you. This pressure is reduces as you climb up in the altitude of the weight of air above that decreases. Underwater, the pressure exerted on you to increase with increased depth. In this case, the pressure being exerted upon you is a result of both the weight of water above you and that of the atmosphere above you. You may notice an air pressure change on an elevator ride that transport you in many stories, but you need only dive a meter or so below the surface of a pool to feel a pressure increase. The difference is that water is much denser than air, about 775 times as dense.
Good day, everyone. Pressure is defined as the physical force exerted on an object. The force applied in perpendicular to the surface of the object per unit area. Force applied perpendicular to the surface of an object per unit area over which that force is distributed. Gauge pressure is the pressure relative to the ambient pressure.
Hi, I'm Desiree Consad and I'm about to give an example about pressure. To determine the pressure of our blood, we use blood pressure monitor or blood pressure gauge. To use this equipment, we must put some pressure in the inflatable cuff to determine your heart rate. Another example of pressure on industrial measurement is the pressure tank. With its gauges, it helps to determine the amount of pressure in the tank.